Hey there, all you Marvelites, EMoney and the old man with you again, ready to watch another episode of She-Hulk. Alright, so what happened in the last episode? Well, she was fired from her DA job, and she was hired by another law firm, or a law firm, and one is hired to head up the new superhuman law division, fittingly. And her first case was to represent Emil Blonsky on his possible early parole.
Only to find out.
He escaped prison, so things doesn't look too good. And
that's gonna be tough.
Yeah. All right. So before we get started today, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications, give us a thumbs up, and if you like, leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you guys. Also, another thing that happened was Hulk goes off into space, but I'm guessing we won't hear anything more about that in this show.
Gone.
Yeah, he's gonna be going off into the Secret Wars or something like that.
Something.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of comments, we have some of your comments from last week. All right. So first up, CMC official says happy birthday to the old man, and you guys might notice the old man enjoying one of his birthday presents from last week, his new Marvel Hawaiian shirt, and fittingly, you can see She-Hulk right here.
Where's she at?
Right breast. There you go, right there. So, that worked out well. All right, so the CMC official says, and what I meant by see what I did there, we weren't sure what he meant last time he commented.
I didn't get it.
Was I meant it as a joke because I said legal issues, and this is a legal comedy show.
I tried to make it way too complicated.
Right. So, thank you, CMC. Then he says, I also love the meta joke by Bruce when he said he's a completely changed, literally.
Yeah, you gotta love that.
Yeah. Since Edward Norton first played Bruce and acknowledges it even though we don't see it. Well, even though we don't need it. But some people...
I think everybody knew that.
Yeah. Some people refuse to see the Incredible Hulk movie as canon in the MCU. And, now they kind of have to.
Oh, yeah, it's carved in stone now.
Right. Mark Ruffalo even mentioned how he and Edward talked about this recently and laughed about it together, which is cool.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. And one more thing to note, y'all didn't notice it here, but in the episode, we had an Eternals Easter egg, but more importantly, the first time Wolverine was mentioned in the MCU. We had a Wolverine Easter egg in Jennifer's computer.
Missed that.
I'm going to have to go back and check that, CMC.
Totally missed that. You're right.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Egypt says, first, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Second, about the timeline, I'm guessing the video of Abomination in the fighting ring from Shang-Chi is an old recording that got leaked because in Shang-Chi post-credit scene, we saw Bruce in human form, not Hulk form, but he was wearing the tech on his wrist that kept him in human form. So that puts the series after Shang-Chi. So,
all
right, makes sense. And then Miami the Great says,
Miami,
happy birthday to my best friend, the old man. Hulk goes out into space, so I hope this means we get a World Breaker Hulk movie. And I think they are trying to get Abomination out to maybe join the Thunderbolts.
I mean, are there rumors of the Thunderbolts?
I think that's on the schedule. Yeah, it's on the schedule for I don't know which phase it's in, but I think it's the end of Phase 5 it's gonna be.
Cool.
So yeah.
I just got Thunderbolts #1.
All right.
I haven't read it yet, but I have it.
And then Roland Yeomans says, speaking of a Hulk movie, the Security and Exchange Commission filing from 2008 allows Universal to hold Hulk movie rights for 15 years, which would expire in 2023. So
you need to get it fired up.
I mean, it's kind of fun how they got away around that. So we can't make a Hulk movie, but we can still use the Hulk as much as we want.
I'm not dissatisfied with how they've been using it.
Yeah, it's like, you can't do a solo Hulk movie since Edward Norton, but he's still been in as many things as we wanted him in, right?
I imagine if I remember right, he initially Ruffalo signed on for 8 movies.
Oh, really? Huh.
And by now, surely he's been in 8.
I mean, do after credit scenes count?
I would have to think yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, definitely been an 8 by now. All right. And then last thing, Mel Issa. Remember she says she wants my spot.
Yep.
Rent out EMoney's seat, and he's not going to get it back. He'll be relegated to editing. Well, that ain't gonna happen.
But it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
so
let's
you got
watch the
no
show.
excuse. So I think that's where I say something about pushing some buttons or something.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Wong, and his internet presence is a little chaotic. He's either a sorcerer who lives in New York, or a
He has a
librarian
resume?
in Nepal. Can you get to him?
He has an online presence.
Of course I can get to him. I sent a thirst trap.
I know you can't wait to see Wong. I get it. I just want to make sure that you don't think this is one of those cameo every week type of shows. It's
No.
not.
Seems
Kinda
like
is.
it's kind of.
And Blonsky. And Wong.
So
Just
3 for
remember
3.
whose show this actually is.
Yeah, you would think if they're gonna hold the abomination, that they would have, security protocols for, metahumans and magic users and stuff.
Well, I doubt they've run into anybody who can just teleport from anywhere.
Well, apparently Ned can do it, so who the hell can't now, right?
On the line, we have Gideon Wilson.
People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. What's that?
No, I
No,
don't think that's it.
that's true. No.
I mean, it's adding fuel to the fire, sure, but
Every minute I spend on this crap is one less minute I spend focusing on my job.
Yes, Mallory Book is also in the superhuman lot of it.
Yeah. No, I can't talk to a 10 about embarrassing man stuff. She could be my next fiance.
Happy to not be involved.
Yeah, that's gross.
what a
You
douche.
know where? He looks cool. Yeah, I'll take him.
Oh, Dennis.
Okay. Well, to be fair, I thought I was dating Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm sorry. What? Sorry, you thought you were dating Megan
Isn't that a real
Thee Stallion?
person?
A multiple Grammy Award winner, megastar Megan Thee Stallion?
What part of Shapeshifter did you not
I
get?
think that's a real person.
Why should you drop up his son?
Or you see, this is why I don't want Walters.
Oh, hey, Wong.
Receive your message.
Boy, you want to make an
Mr. Wong.
entrance.
Great entrance. Perfect timing. I really need to take this.
Here we go.
Everything Mr. Blonsky.
If Megan Thee Stallion's a real thing, I obviously am not up on all of my, music stuff.
As part of my training,
I'm not even sure it's music.
And as sorcerer,
I still listen to classic rock, so,
Again, I
You don't
am
work
not
that way, Wong.
punishing him. The parole board will not
I know what you're thinking, Miss Walters. I'm not erasing everyone's memories.
that's not what we were thinking at all, no.
And it's also very messy, believe me. We'll send him to the mirror dimension.
I don't know
No,
what that is, but no.
Shadow dimension.
no.
I'm okay with either one.
Is show up at the hearing and
The guy helped you out, and you want to send him to the mirror dimension?
So,
What kind of a dick move is that?
How much money in cash and gifts did you see?
One-
170.
Oh,
$175,000. It's a whole house in parts of the country.
okay. If Megan Thee Stallion's a multi-Grammy award-winning artist, wouldn't she be able to afford her own car and photo shoots and stuff?
I got a change of heart. I'm gonna drop the case.
What?
Like just now.
No,
Oh.
no.
I got
No,
so much deep
shapeshifters.
inside. I knew, I did those things because I wanted to. I was just
How,
embarrassed
how did you?
to get found out in such a public way. But at some point, in
How did you
time,
find out about
there's
this
a
meeting so fast?
responsibility. I have to say this is unexpected.
Hey, Jaws on the floor because I drive a Cybertruck.
Security!
What the hell's a Cybertruck?
Women in the workplace, it's my. I don't.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's gonna work against her in the court case, right?
coming to you live from outside the Earth.
She-Hulk, can we get a word? Is it true you were rejected by the Avengers?
What?
Jennifer Walters, also known as She-Hulk, rumored to have been rejected by the Avengers.
So if you say rumored, you can say anything you want to.
Pretty much. Rumored to have a love child with Sam Wilson. You can say that.
I have changed. Emotionally,
I
physically,
mean, all the evidence says that he's not lying.
cosmically.
All the stuff he's supposedly done while he's in prison.
Right?
What Mr. Blonsky, all he wants now is to be
I mean,
accepted
and he
into
wasn't
society.
If
a bad person before he got the
You can rely on that.
He's a
the
little.
gamma radiation
Mr.
stuff.
He's a little
does
aggressive
own
even
a plot of
before.
land on which he plans to work and reside.
Instead of toilet wine, prisoners make toilet kombucha.
I don't know what that is, but it still sounds gross.
Quick question: when prisoners are making toilet wines, like where do they do their business?
Was it an escape, or did he just take a step?
It feels like a kidnapping to me.
My apologies, Miss Waters. Emil.
Finally!
I lost track of time.
I've asked
What-
down here today.
Did he have a hangover after karaoke with Shang-Chi?
For Emil Blonsky leaving prison. And I do think
Excuse me, Your
Isn't that how
Honor.
it works?
Asgard is not a place. It is a people. Therefore, I
Thor's inspirational speeches are not admissible.
No.
Your Honor, this case is very cut and dry. My client...
That being said, I'll allow this to go to trial. So, Miss Runa, your motion to dismiss is denied.
Could she even afford to pay $175,000?
Oh, this is over. I'm canceling my Hollywood. In light of
Oh, come on.
I've just received, I'm changed.
Impersonating a judge is illegal. Get down from there.
Kind of making it easy for you, don't you think?
Yeah.
Quite adamant he be returned to serve out his sentence and repay his debt to society.
Thank you.
That kind of carries a lot of weight.
Right?
So, you see, Emil Blonsky was forced out of his cell against his will. And even when
Doesn't that
offered
make
instant
Wong the
freedom,
criminal?
he chose to return to his cell.
Excuse me? If I could just put your minds at ease.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hang on a sec.
No, no, no. What?
Oh.
He's big.
Enthusiasm. He didn't intend to frighten anyone.
But he knew that was going to happen.
In fact, this proves that in every Mr. Blonsky could have broken free, but has chosen to remain
Well,
in his cell.
I mean,
As his
he didn't try to break out of the cell.
I'm not sure if he can
Mr.
break
Blonsky
out.
spent his entire incarceration
I mean, you would
practicing
think,
a strict
you know, it would
regimen
be
of training,
Hulk-proof like the cage in
so
the
that
first
he may
Avengers
walk
movie.
among his fellow citizens, aging abominations.
Not sure what the guards would have done if he had gotten out,
Future
though.
As a free man and a productive citizen.
You realize that you've just admitted to facilitating a prisoner escape, which is a crime.
All right, I'm going to go.
I'm out.
You got the...
Wait for this to be over so I can go back to being a normal.
Who would you want to interview you if everyone wanted to interview
Who
you?
also happens to be a Hulk.
What are you talking about? Jen, the genie is
Walking
out of the
crime
bottle,
fight.
girl. You already know.
Well, not really an option these days.
No, I don't want this.
Oh my god, you're pregnant with the abomination. And you're wanting a little baby bump.
Would you say that you know Mr. Bukowski fairly well?
Definitely. We worked regularly on cases together, so I've spent a lot of time with Mr. Bukowski.
I feel like she should say
Share his personal
unfortunately.
life with you, specifically his dating life.
Yes, he would. Prolifically and unprompted.
You wanted to know, how would you
She did not.
characterize Mr. Bukowski in relation?
He once described himself as a New York 10 and an LA 11.
And this is your witness, but I agree.
And take your money away, you're like a New York 6,
Get to your
maybe.
point. It's been stated many
Man, he would absolutely believe that he's dating the real Megan Thee Stallion because he is truly that delusional.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Just won the case for you.
I award full damages to Dennis Bukowski in the amount of $175,000.
Man, I almost hate that he won.
In addition,
But can you hold her?
No, nine.
I mean,
That's right. There's only one.
Ah! I guess it's her.
I assume that's Megan Thee Stallion.
Hey, do you guys
Yes.
have a shot with the... We have to take a break. When we come back, She-Hulk shares her diet...
Okay, you asked one question.
I'm sorry, what?
And it wasn't even about the case. That's a bad idea.
Oh, wait.
Ruin your shoes again, though.
Get off.
off me.
Oops.
So whatever they got obviously doesn't work too well against her. Yeah, careful.
Abort. Abort.
Imagine it. Thunderball.
Thunderball? So this is really supposed to be the wrecking crew?
I guess. They need to pick up some Asgardian power.
Yeah, I mean, they're
weapons.
they're supposed to have real powers, right?
Right.
All right, so somebody wants Jennifer's blood, it looks like, and sent the D-list wrecking crew with Asgardian
Technology.
tools after her, and obviously didn't pan out too well.
No.
So
I hate it when they do that. The Wrecking Crew were really good villains.
well, maybe,
Maybe they're going to get juiced.
yeah, I mean, not everyone's perfect in their first outing, right?
Well, if that guy's no Crusher Krill, I don't care what they do to him.
Well, maybe they'll get juiced up and it'll be new actors or whatever because they're big now. And are we ever going to go back to Titania, or was that it for her?
I had high hopes.
So
Like
just
her relationship in the new comic book.
yeah. So you got that. So what to expect for next episode? Because I mean, we're just about done with stuff that was in the previews.
Just your signature there.
Oh,
And then just initial.
is Megan going to be involved in another metahuman case?
I wouldn't think so, but
Work.
Killed for you, Megan Thee Stallion. Dial it back.
yeah. Whoa.
A little too much.
Whoa.
All right, so there was episode 3 of She-Hulk. What do you guys think? So Abomination is free now, and I guess time will tell if he's going to be legit. But he's supposed to be in the Thunderbolts. You think so?
Well, if he's in the Thunderbolts, then he gets a pass on
A lot of stuff.
on the fact that they said he can't change again.
Mm-hmm. So solid Thunderbolt people are probably going to be Abomination, U.S. Agent, and Yelena.
Hawkeye.
Is Hawkeye going to be in Thunderbolts?
I don't know, but in the comics he leads the Thunderbolts.
Okay. Yeah. Also a possibility. All right, so guys, give us your thoughts, and I guess Megan Thee Stallion is a real person. I know I'm making people shake their heads right now saying that because I don't know a thing about Megan Thee Stallion. Sorry, I don't keep up with that kind of music. I'm a classic
Not
rock
that you
guy.
have anything against that kind of music.
No. I mean, everybody's got their own thing, but just not my music.
No. I'm more of a metalhead, so
Yeah.
that's not my kind of music either.
All right, so comment and don't forget to subscribe. And later tonight, we're going to be watching The Lord of the Rings of Power. We would have brought them to you earlier today, but then we got onto Amazon and find out that they're not going to drop it until 9 o'clock tonight. So going to have to wait on that.
So you're going to let that video drop in the wee hours of the morning, or are you going to wait and drop it tomorrow? What are you going to do with it?
I might drop it late night, early morning tonight. So, keep an eye open for that.
Our first reaction video that wasn't a Disney
Not a
Plus
Disney
show.
Plus show. All right, we'll see you guys then. Excelsior.
True believers. It's really rolling.
Mm-hmm.